By the time I was 17, I'd spent about 3 collective months in a psychiatric hospital, over many hospitalizations. I wasn't doing good. My depression was bad, real bad. I didn't want to be here anymore. What's interesting about the whole thing is that also by the time I was 17, I was disabled due to these psychiatric issues. Now, it turns out it was autism. I was way not cut out for school. I didn't have a job for years. Nothing longer than a few weeks anyway. I had a couple temp things, but nothing like career. I spent most of my time online and doing some volunteer work here and there. It was nice if I had to let someone down if they didn't owe me money. That way I could never see them again, and I had something to do as an option. And mind you, I was medicated, especially after being disabled. Part of me felt like I had to take the meds in order to earn the disability that I was receiving. So imagine my surprise when I was able to just get on hormones. The place I got my hormones in, I think 2014, maybe 2015? Either way, they had a system called informed consent. I got a piece of paper, and the paper had all the known side effects of taking testosterone long term, like baldness, weird growth, hair, maybe agitation. It was brief, and I had to wait a month because they had to do my blood work, make sure it wasn't going to kill me first, physically. Now, that sounds super cosmetic, doesn't it? Not like life-saving meds. Informed consent. No letter from my doctor, no nothing. If they did require a letter from your therapist, I didn't bring one. But they still gave me the shot. And they filmed it. It's on their YouTube page. I did promo. And that's why it's important to me to make this video, to make it right. I shouldn't have been allowed to get the medication at all. I was literally psychiatrically disabled. No caretaker with me. It was just me for the first appointment, and me and my girlfriend at the time for the second appointment. Why did they let me have it? Kindness? Charity? No. I don't think so. I think they wanted to give the medication to whoever they think needed it, probably because they thought they were helping the world in some way. All they did was give me a really deep voice and some facial hair. And plenty of girls naturally have facial hair. Most people just assume I have some PCOS now. And I have a fake femi voice for when I'm answering the phone and they're confused and think I'm a husband. I say, "Hi, this is Carrie. Who's this?" But I'm so used to talking in this low voice now that this is my natural speaking voice. I also taught pre-K for a long time, so I'm kind of quirky like that. I know now they usually require you have a therapist note, and some places require you see a therapist for a while before they write the note. And I understand that it feels like gatekeeping if you can't afford therapy. But honestly, I think a psychiatrist should be the one writing the note. I think it should be required. If you're on medication, your other doctor who's giving you medication should know the medications you're on. Not to mention, we don't really know if this helps long term. When you first transition, don't get me wrong, it's awesome. New anything can be awesome, especially when everyone's interested in you, everyone's calling you brave, everyone wants to get to know you. And usually, that's what you wanted in the first place. Not attention, affection, people caring at all that you exist. Looking in the mirror and not seeing someone you hate just because it's someone else in the mirror doesn't mean it's not you. Therapy is so important. And the longer you're in therapy, the more you're supposed to realize you don't need to change yourself physically to love yourself, ever. You are made beautifully, you are designed with purpose in mind, and that purpose is not body modification. Maybe it's art, maybe it's music, maybe it's dance. There's other ways to express yourself and be seen. And what I know of the queer community is you're all incredible artists in some way. Explore that. You don't have to change yourself, and they shouldn't be giving these meds to anyone who asks. And that has been the experience I've heard, seen, and live action proved, especially with Planned Parenthood. Jeez. I urge you to please consider why changing yourself is going to make you love yourself. You are not the problem. You are wonderful. You are funny. You are sweet. You are kind, and you are loved, as is, I promise. If you don't have anyone in your life, there's one person you're not thinking of, and that person is God. He made you for a reason, and he made you the way you are, and that way is beautiful. You don't need to change that. I love you. God loves you. God bless you. I think it was money.